Well, let's see. Oh, YouTube says, thank you for tuning in. So I guess YouTube thinks we're done.
Oh, no.
Wow.
We might be back on Facebook.
Well, let's see.
Yeah, Steve says back online.
Wow.
Oh.
What on earth? Well, obviously we're going to do some serious hardware diagnostics and figure out what the heck is going on. Well, I suppose we could wrap the show up on Facebook and then post it to YouTube later. So, those of you who are watching on Facebook, thank you for sticking with us. See, Christian has the right response to this. He says, thanks, Obama. Nobody says, thanks, Trump. Even when Trump screws stuff up, he's just not fun to pick on. Obama was fun to pick on. Oof. All right, so those of you who are watching on Facebook, or if you were on YouTube and you thought to take a look on Facebook, or we'll post this later, the whole point was we, just good, decent people, we are not honest and earnest and serious and well-mannered and, steadfastly good-natured. We're not good people for the sake of our enemies. We don't treat our enemies in a dignified manner for their sake. We do it for our own, because we set the standards. We are the ones who decide, okay, here's how we're going to be. Here's how people should be. And this is the most important part, this is how I want my life to be. I want a life in which I am dignified. I want a life in which I treat even the people I disagree with by my standards. People talk about, well, don't lower yourself to their level. And that's true in terms of your behavior and your argumentation, but it's even true in terms of your decorum. Don't let other people set the standards for how you are going to be. You should be your own best self for your own selfish sake. Kindness and compassion and sympathy and generosity and empathy and benevolence and brotherhood and cooperation and friendship and courage, engagement, honor, loyalty, gratitude. These are all rational concepts. And all of these concepts exist within an objectivist worldview. And a big mistake would be to say, well, but we live in a world that's not objectivist, so I'm not going to be dignified and honest and earnest and serious and all the things, that an objectivist would be in a more rational world. No. Well, I say to heck with all of that. You are primary. You are important. You matter more than all of that nonsense.
Yes, I agree.
So, I'll just wrap up because I know we're only on Facebook now and not on YouTube, but we will post this shortly to the YouTube channel as well. This is, goes along with points that we've made in the past, but right now, on March 9th, 2025, less than 2 months, is it, into the new administration? It just seems like a time when I need to be reminded, and maybe you do too, that you set the standards for your own response to everything that you run into out there. And you decide what matters. You decide what's important. You decide where your focus is going to be.
Yes.
Are you going to focus on your own activities, your own career, your own relationships, your own family, your own romance, and your own entertainment and art and sports and exercise and all of the things out there, or this little domain, this one little area called contemporary politics? That stuff matters, but it matters just in the context of all of those other things. I need you at your best to be peers, to be kindred spirits, to be part of team values, not team disvalues.
Yes.
So please join us. Amy and I are both on the socials. We're also several ways you can reach us IRL, in real life, in meat space.
You mean we're actually real people?
Real people in the real world. Yeah, don't let social media kind of give you what did they used to call it, Second Life? There was a video game called Second Life where you can have a second version of you out there. That's a fun idea until you lose track of first life, real life. So, yes, by all means, feel free to reach out. Our group, Great Lakes Objectivists, is still in effect. And we are out in the world. Well, this year we're in the United States at OCON. I don't know if we're traveling internationally this year, but we will be seeing a lot of you in Boston. Please feel free to come say hi to us if you're going to OCON this year, or anywhere else that our adventures or yours take you. Do not let the turkeys get you down.
Right.
Don't let them matter that much.
They don't matter.
And I'm saying this again, not for your sake, or not just for your sake, but also for mine. Amy and I, we're finding it challenging too.
Yes.
It's hard.
I mean, and it's hard to not take things personally. It's hard to see people that you once respected just not act very nicely or rationally, or you're like, I don't know, and I just, yeah. I mean, like we talked last time, you put them in a crock pot, you wait for them, you say they're on their own journey. Maybe they'll come around in a year or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5. Who knows? But
yeah. Well, thank you for joining us. We'll wrap it up here. We'll find out what the heck is going on with our professional, business-grade, amazing, super-fast internet connection that I think let us down last week, too. So what the heck is going on? We'll talk to the provider of those services. In the meantime,
yeah.
If you want us to upgrade to a faster service, yes. Ooh, that was smooth, wasn't it? Consider going to patreon.com/Robert Nasir. Or just go to robertnasir.com, scroll to the bottom, and you will see links to both our monthly patrons, patreon.com/Robert Nasir, and also a PayPal link where you can make a one-time contribution if you would like to help keep the lights on and apparently the flow of information going here at Studio Nasir. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. We wish you an outstanding week coming up. St. Patrick's Day right around the corner. Hope you're looking to celebrate that. We wish you all of the success that you so richly deserve, and we wish you, and apparently intermittently, but no, it's constant, it's all the time, it never lets you down, we wish you love.